All right, guys. Finally,
The day has come.
we're all back. Philip's back here. Amanda's back here. I'm not dead. We lived to fight another day. We have a very special ration today. This is a pretty rare one. These are getting hard to find. This is the IMRE. This is a Czech Republic ration. This is a civilian version, which the military also uses these. This is menu number 5 with expiration date of 5/13 of 2022. This is damn near the only one in existence we know of. So hopefully it's a good one. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and cut her open. Now we'll get Philip to show you up here on the wall. We have a BDP, the actual military one up here. These are near impossible to see. This is 2017. It still has the same color green bag. And somewhere around here there's some white ones, there's some blue ones. But you can see the resemblance for sure on these. So I don't know why they started making green bags again, but they did. Let's go ahead and flay this thing open from the back. And this is going to be Amanda and Philip's first Czech ration. We'll get our little custard prop there. Let me go ahead and just flay this from the back side a little bit. All right, we'll let Amanda get that opened up. I'm going to get the translator out while she's doing that.
Try not to break the box. Okay. Oh, look at that.
All right.
Regular napkins. Okay, you want me to take everything out of there or just...
Yeah, I'm getting the translator up, and then we're just going to go right down through the line.
Or do you want to show it as we...
What the heck is that?
I don't know. It looks like some sort of canned meat stuff.
Okay, well, let's stop the camera just for 1 second. Let me get the translator brought up, and we'll figure it out. So first thing we have is Old Czech, Old Bohemian Goulash. Basically, it's goulash. And that's a pretty big tin, 400-gram tin.
Okay, we got some sort of pate stuff.
Poultry pate. They've changed the translator a little bit. It's a little bit funky.
Lots of meat in here.
This isn't translating, but it looks like this is probably also a pate or like a luncheon meat. We'll come back to it.
That actually looks really good.
Beef and juice.
Mandarin orange drink, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Lots of little stuff in here.
The mandrinka.
I'll have to...
It's been so long since I've done one of these.
Creamers.
So, yep.
Let's see. 2 coffees.
Okay.
Crisp bread graham.
Okay, so these are both the same. They had like a flour one and a corn before. It looks like these are, as far as I could tell, are the same. This actually has some English on it. This is flour, rye, wholemeal flour, wheat bran, potato starch, wheat flour.
Cherry jam.
Okay, you see.
Strawberry jam. And raspberry jam.
Okay.
I'm guessing this is like
Chocolate.
crisp chocolate bar. Probably the same thing right here.
Yep.
Sugar. I said there's several little bitty packages of stuff. More sugar. Sugar. Now, what in here would really need sugar, though? I
They
mean,
just do that to bring the
so much of it.
calories
coffee,
up.
I guess. Coffee and sugar. Salt. Sugar. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 packets of sugar. That's a lot. 1 salt. 1 chewing gum. Is this some sort of chewing gum or antacid or something? No, multivitamin. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Another salt. and 3
Moist
moist
tellets.
tellets. Yep.
Okay, not too bad. So let's get everything set up here. We'll get some water. Well, we don't need any water heated. We only got 1 cold drink and a coffee. And that's pretty much it. That's tea. Cerny tea. Okay. All right, we'll be right back. So we were trying to figure out how we're going to heat this bad boy up. The best way flavor-wise is to use the fuel tabs and to actually cook it. So let's go ahead and crank this open. This is our goulash. That is goulash. It kind of has a...
Can you smell it, Nathan?
It smells like a stew.
Oh yeah, it smells like beef stew.
Yep.
It smells good.
I'll let Philip take a little whiff of that.
Yeah,
It's kind of hard to tell without it being heated up. So we got our French fuel tabs. These are the less stinky ones. We're going to throw one of those in there.
Don't throw the match across the table like I did last time.
We got her the first go. We're going to flip this back over to here.
A little shaky there.
It is a little shaky. It's a big can though, you know?
Yeah.
We'll do that. And then while that's going on, we have a glass. We're going to mix up our drink. It's making all kinds of noise.
Yep. Probably gonna take a little bit to heat that big old can up.
I'm trying to figure out how we're going to get that off of there because it's going to be smoking hot.
So you didn't have a pair of tongs or something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, right? Can't really smell much on the drink here. I'm not going to overly mix that because I
Oh,
don't want to get too diluted down, I would say. What the heck? Look at it.
like Alka-Seltzer fizzing in there. Oh my god. That's weird.
Effervescent.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for that to start splashing out of there.
Yep. I'm sure it will. I'll take this out of here. We'll grab a couple of these cups.
That is actually heating up a lot faster than I thought, though.
All right, there we go. We got one for you. Philip might get a double because those cups are so stuck together. Yeah, we're going to have to figure out our game plan on that bad boy because look at that. Remember how it was like pretty low level?
Yeah,
and
now
now
it's getting higher. I'd stir it up, but I'm kind of scared if you do, it's going to cause air to get in there and really...
knock that bad boy over and just inferno the whole place or what?
Oh, it's still not warm in the middle, though. I can tell.
Oh man, that's super sketchy. Super sketchy. Okay, let's do this. Let's bring this over here. Put that on a napkin right there. Hopefully, we get that off when it's time to get it off and don't inferno the whole place down. So let's do this real quick. It's effervescent and pretty much...
I don't think I've ever had a fizzy drink from one of these.
You never had Alka-Seltzer?
Well, yeah. Nasty.
Okay.
Oh, you
Well,
gave
here.
Philip the one with the most. Huh?
I know.
All right.
Thanks.
See, I barely smell orange at all.
This was like an apricot, wasn't it?
No, it's Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Or orange.
I can't
Well,
really
it has
say it's
a-
good.
No, it's got
Yeah.
that slimy, like whenever you go take a test or something, you have to drink that stuff. So it kind of,
I think it's more of a vitamin drink.
yeah, must be.
It has like a vitamin kind of taste to it.
Yeah.
It's not sweet.
I mean, it's not terrible. Yeah, it's not sweet. It's Very bland.
I guess
very,
you
very
could put a
bland.
bunch of sugar packs of sugar in it, and maybe,
Maybe
it'd be
that's
all
what
right.
all the sugar's for.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's
No,
scary.
That's like really cooking there.
Let's do a moist towelette here and see.
I'm starting to smell it though. I mean, do you smell it at all? Probably not. Yeah, it smells good.
Not exactly yet. Moist towellette's a little bit anemic, but
Little on the thin
it
side.
definitely serves a purpose, I guess. That's probably not done yet. It's still a little bit thick looking, like it's still cold.
Yeah, stir it a little bit more.
Yeah. Stirring this bad boy is a little risky. Let's go ahead and crank open. This was our meat and juice. Let me wipe the top of that. It looks kind of nasty.
That's really what it said. Just meat and juice, like not
Yeah.
kind of what kind of meat or anything.
That's what the translator said. I mean, oh yeah.
Oh, look at the grease.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me smell that. It just smells like your typical canned meat, kind of Vienna sausage kind of smell. With the gel, gotta get the gel in there.
Break me a little piece of that off.
So I guess I thought these were dessert crackers. They just say crispy graham.
It's like crisp bread.
I like these kind of crackers because they're the really lightweight, airy ones.
Right. You can see there's definitely a lot of fat mixed. You can see like little bits of clear stuff like gelatin in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we probably don't want to know what kind of meat that is. Just saying. I was expecting it to be
It's actually
bad.
pretty
It's
good.
not bad.
Seasoned with salt and pepper, maybe a little bay leaf. Very typical Czech or even Russian, Eastern Europe type snack.
It's really not bad. You're right.
It's not like stuff. Okay, stuff you get here in the store, Spam.
Right.
It has that taste, that nasty, weird. Philip dropping stuff on the floor there. That nasty, weird taste to it. This doesn't have that.
Yeah, it actually has a
It's actually pretty.
good flavor, but I can't think of what the flavor is.
Yep.
It's really hard to tell with that cracker, though. That cracker takes away the kind of the taste of that.
Drop it on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really not that bad, honestly.
I seen him do something. And he looked back at me, and I was like, "What'd you do?" Yeah, I would say, it's kind of a. I would say for meat in a can, it's an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
But it has a nice look to it. I mean, it's not
A
other
little
than
bit of
that.
smoky flavor.
Maybe
pretty
that's
good.
what it is. Smoky flavor or something. Okay, I'm going to try a little bit without the cracker because I feel like the cracker took it away.
I'll try the white stuff in the back.
Oh, I don't want some gel. No gel.
The gel is just like a broth.
Yeah.
I think it's like a beef broth
It just
kind of thing.
grosses me out, the looks of it, though.
Yeah, I think that's what the juices were on it. Is like the broth. But that's what gives it the flavor. Mm-hmm. And then
Kind of almost has the, like whenever you have corned beef.
this is the one that wouldn't
Kinda tastes like
translate. Yeah, it is kind of like corned beef. Mm-hmm. This one would not translate correctly. This is the Zelate. I'm not even going to try to say that. Are you kidding me? Definitely a pate of sorts. I can smell pretty good, but I can't smell great yet.
This doesn't have much of a smell. It kind of smells like the other meat. It doesn't really smell like anything.
It's definitely pate. There's definitely some liver in there.
Actually, it looks like very soft, very spreadable.
But it also has the gelatin, like it has like a beef, like a stock with it.
Hand me a fork over there. I want to try just a taste without the cracker. I feel like the cracker takes away the flavor for me.
But that's very salty actually. It has a good flavor to it, but it's just too much salt, I think. Let you taste
Well,
some.
most of the stuff though is gonna.
We'll let you
have a
take
lot of
it, taste it without the cracker, but I think the salt's very high in that.
It tastes like a Braunschweiger, but then there was some kind of a weird aftertaste to it, isn't there?
My taster is still not 100%, so I can't really
I
tell.
don't know what that tastes like. It has like the texture of pudding. It's very weird.
It's like a real soft
How
pate.
very it's smooth.
Is it real salty or is it just me? It is.
Are
Pretty
you
salty.
tasting that aftertaste
Yeah.
that I'm tasting? What is that? Do you taste that?
I don't taste the aftertaste.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Well,
Like
I mean,
a
it kind of reminds me of old bologna.
metallic-y kind of.
it's probably the
aftertaste.
liver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the liver.
Yeah,
This
I
is
don't
liver
know.
pate. You can tell it has liver in it.
It's not
This
too
was a
bad.
chicken pate.
Okay, so this is definitely way better than that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
I would not eat any more of.
So this is chicken pate. This should be very mild. Our stove burned all the way out, huh?
Oh wow, yeah, it did.
So there we go. This should actually be pretty decent.
I won't dip my
Not much
fork
of a
in there.
smell to it. Again, it's very creamy.
Same texture. Very
There again, though,
creamy,
it seems like it
yes.
has a lot of salt in it. I don't taste any. It's just salty to me. Maybe my taster's not quite right yet.
That has more of a bologna taste. I don't know what that aftertaste of that is.
See, the one on the right is the chicken,
Okay.
so it doesn't have that harsh liver.
I guess that's more of a Braunschweiger
Taste to it.
bologna.
I like that one better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too.
It's pretty light. I'll be honest.
So we all agree. Number 1, number 2, number 3.
Yep.
It's the texture is too soft for me though. I don't like that really.
Okay, now I gotta take a sip to
Kind of
take
like
the. Ugh.
it's like a dip.
I pulled that off. It was pretty damn hot though. Let's just stir this up real quick while it's still hot.
I'm
before
not
it
a
cools
fan
off.
of that drink either, though, boys. Ooh. Okay, so is there any vegetables in there, or is that just mostly meat and gravy?
So this is goulash. So it looks like on this one, it's mostly like a meat with like a dark gravy. Mm-hmm. That's pretty hot, I believe.
Yeah. Want to hand me a spoon and all? So
Yeah.
some gravy on there. Pretty big.
All right, so I'm
Chunks of
going in.
meat.
Yep.
Don't want a big chunk.
I'll tell you what it tastes like. Let Philip get his own spoon there. It tastes like a Dinty Moore, like shelf-stable meal. Like a dark, salty gravy. Mm-hmm. To me, everything tastes real salty, but maybe just because my taste buds are jacked up right now.
Okay, the meat tastes very good, I think.
It's very tender.
Yes, nice and tender. Almost maybe, do you think that gravy has kind of a tomatoey base or not?
Yeah, usually goulash could have tomato. Usually it have chunks of vegetables in it, but this time it is not.
Okay, so that's not bad.
Good?
So I think that would be my first choice, second choice, third and fourth.
Okay. Let's move on to our dessert. We'll just try maybe, I don't know if we should try all 3 of these. But I do want to try, what interests me the most out of this is the cherry one. Mm-hmm. Because what I'm going to do, put that over here. I'm moving all around.
Oh, I know what you're going to do. I can read your mind. You're going to put some cherry jam with some pate and a cracker, right?
You know what they should have put in this? Was some of that canned cheese. Mm-hmm. I think that would have been really good with it. A little bit of jam on there.
I thought you were going to put your pate on top of that.
What kind of animal do you think I am? What kind of person do you think I am?
Okay, well, I guess I'll try this with some jam.
Put my arm right in front of the camera is usually the best way.
Ah, it's hard to break off. It's too airy. Okay.
The jam is actually pretty mild. What you preferably would want with this, with the pate, is like a currant where it's real harsh. And a lot of people's like, oh,
There you
Nathan,
go.
you
There you
fat
go.
ass. I cannot believe you're doing that. But actually, until you try it, don't knock it.
I remember you doing that before. It actually was good.
The sweetness of that jam cuts that beef taste tremendously.
Yeah, the jam is very good. Very, very cherry flavored. Not too sweet. Good on those crackers.
Yeah, the crisp breads have no flavor by themselves. Mm-hmm. It's just basically a shuttle to put something on to eat it.
See, I prefer the jelly and jams on those crackers. Not really the meat on those kind of crackers. But that's just
Right.
me.
I mean, I guess you could take a whole bin of that jam, put it on one whole cracker, and then slather whatever else you want on it and just eat it almost like a sandwich. But it is kind of like a filler. But yeah, the jam is very mild, I think.
I think that's maybe what I would do to keep the meat, the pate from being so salty. Mix it with the sweet.
Right. So what do you think, Philip? Good to go?
I like that. It's not very, very sweet. It's mild.
Did you try it with the meat or just this only?
Just that. It's
Okay.
very, I mean, it's sweet, but I
Yep.
like that.
So we have a few things here. We have some gum. We have some multivitamins. Probably don't need to eat that on video. We have our chocolate. It's pre-broken.
So do they have the dark chocolate or is it more of a milk chocolate?
Standard European
Dark.
dark chocolate. And you bite into it, it's almost flaky.
That's good.
It's not like gooey, not like Hershey's gooey chocolate. It's like flaky and kind of brittle.
Yeah, that's very good. It's not overly bitter.
The Euro chocolate's always a hit with everybody here.
Okay. So to rate this ration,
So, I mean, it's set up as a 24-hour ration, but it's not really 24-hour. There's only one main. You could make a meal out of this, but it's like snack stuff.
right?
But it is like a on-the-go kind of deal. Other than having to heat this up, which you wouldn't have to. I guess you could just eat it right out of the tin.
I think I'm just going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's not, I don't know.
I've had a lot of these
One of my
before.
favorites.
This one's not bad. That was weird. I would probably give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Right. I didn't care too much for the drink, but
The drink was weird.
yeah.
What do you think?
Probably 7.
Probably 7.
Yeah.
But you guys' first Czech Republic ration, it might be the last one because, man, these
Yeah,
are
we don't know
impossible
what's
to
going
get.
to happen now, yeah.
There is different menus in this, so you can get different mains, different stuff. But at this rate, this came up. It was about $80 or more. So it is a little expensive if you guys want to buy it just to eat it. But to review it, it's definitely worth it for us to do it, to show you guys. And that's going to be it. I guess I'll see you Wednesday with the Q&A.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll
All
see
right.
you later.
See you.